Cancer, and welcome to your weekly tarot reading. This will be the 12th to the 19th of November. Quite a lot of mixed messages, Cancer. That's my first impression. I thought, well, how can you get the 2 and 3, the 2 of Swords and the 3 of Wands, but the Sun card in your relationship house? It's a little bit of a few paradoxes going on here. So what I'll do is I will be clarifying quite a lot. I've had to clarify for everyone, especially the water signs, funnily enough. Now what lies behind you is the 6 of Discs. And 6 of Discs is a card in its most earthy. It's about trying to balance out the scales between two people, okay? It's a Discs energy, which could be to do with finances. You could have gone for an interview. In line, but as a relationship reading, it's with mutuality and reciprocity, the connection between two people. It's Earth, which always stands for being real, having your cards out on the table, being genuine, okay? It would seem to me, including me, Cancer, the hardest thing in the world is to be genuine. Planet Earth is one of these places where we can all hide our emotions, for better or for worse. But it makes life incredibly complex, the fact that we can hide what we feel. Because that seems to be, that's what the 6 of Discs' truest meaning is to me. But again, it can mean going for an interview. It's got much more mundane levels to it. Trying to sort out some legal situation because it's got 2 scales. Now your gift is the 3 of Wands. Okay, the 3s are all about expansion, wanting to fly free, okay? Which means he's got the Ace, he's done the 2, he's broke through indecision, and he's got to this point in his journey where he wants a greater vision, he wants a greater world, okay? It has got an energy of waiting. I've used that word for every single sign, okay? Don't shout at me, because your challenge is the 2 of Swords, which is that waiting card. But this is divine waiting. This card is traditional meaning is peace. She's got a golden blindfold, which means those Cancers who are waiting aren't in a state of lack. So when we're in a state of lack, we're looking for others to fulfill our needs. Never a good place to be in, okay? Because you've got this peaceful golden blindfold, I cannot help feeling, Cancer, that you're in a very good spiritual place, okay? And I'm going to clarify this. Yeah. It's exactly what I thought was going to arrive as a Star card. Because the Star card is a card about being very, very connected. So when we're connected, it's not that we're not still wanting to expand, but we're not looking for others to fill that hole within us, yeah? We're feeling quite complete, or spiritualized, wide open. We're standing in the waters and we're not drowning in them. That is a sort of feeling. I'm getting some Cancers in a really good place. Even though it's not perfect, guys, okay? Now, how people are showing up for you is with this beautiful Sun card. So people are potentially shining the light on you. And when the sun shines its light on us, it causes us to open up. It causes us to put down our layers of defense. We feel joy, we feel new life, and we feel new growth. There ain't a better place to have that Sun card. I mean, it's gorgeous. And the overall central issue is the 3 of Discs. I'm going to clarify the 3 of Discs. The 3 of Discs is another card that I absolutely love, because it's a joining together card. It's like we become a we and not an I when we going to the Three of Discs. And there's a feeling, Cancer, some of you are receiving an awful lot of support from people here. It might be around job and finances, because the Ace of Discs has, it just fell out the deck, guys. I can't do anything about it. And a card falls out, and more than one falls out, I get a bit stressed, but it didn't. The central issue is about people pulling together as a team to resolve something to do with a pentacle issue. And with that Three of Discs, the threes are such expansive energy. And one of the reasons they're expansive is we grow when we lift others up. And I've got a feeling a lot of Cancers are receiving an awful lot of support from people, which is fantastic, Cancer, because you give so much. Water signs are all the givers, by the way. You probably know that, yeah? And it seems to be like you're receiving some of that energy back. The outcome is the King of Wands. And it's funny because I kept seeing the Strength card, which is a Leo. And this could be a Leo card, okay? And he's looking at the three. Give me a minute. Why is this King of Wands showing up? Yeah, Strength card. It kept flashing, the Strength card. So this would be, I mean, this has got to be a Leo for some of you, by the way. If not, this is about passion. This is about actualizing yourself. The King of Wands is the king of the fire element, which is that focused will on your goal, okay? What we put our will to, our energy to, is what we get. End of, guys. There just isn't any human nature. Human life is really simple when it boils down to it. What makes the world really hard is the ability we have to hide from each other. That's what makes life complex. Fundamentally, life's really simple. What you put your energy to is what you get. End of. This isn't putting your energy to it. It could be a Leo person that some of you have been waiting for. I have to say that. I'm not really a traditional reader though, but this Leo is looking right up at the Three of Wands, okay? Or maybe this is you getting your energy into the expansion, which is your gift, which is what you really, really want here. You know what? This is a bit of a beautiful reading here, because what I'm picking up, I cannot help feeling that on an internal level, Cancer, you're in a really good place. I want to ask, yeah, your additional card was the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups isn't always about romantic love, it's about soulmate love, and soulmates come in every shape or form. As most of you watching now, it can be a work colleague, a neighbour. But something, somewhere, you're receiving an awful lot of light and an awful lot of support from people, Cancer, and I love to see that for you. And I love to see for the fact that you've got this sort of quite a lot of inner fulfillment. And yeah, there's still a desire to expand, but you've picked up the Ace. You broke with, you found that courage and that passion, and you're getting there. Okay, Cancer, I hope this helped. Loads of love. Bye.